Both of these are bicolor studio lights with similar watt cobes and can be used with Bowens mount accessories. One from Zhiyun, the Molus G200, and the other one from Feelworld FL225B. They have a lot in common, but one of them can go from 200 watts to 300 watts. So what are the differences between these two lights and which one should you get? Well, you can see the size difference. How much smaller the Molus G200 is compared to the Feelworld FL225B. The G200 looks much smaller on a light stand, but partly it is because all of the controls are in a separate box here. So is it really that much smaller if we would put the G200 light with the control box next to the FL225B? Yes, in this case, the power adapter should be also taken into account for the FL225B, because you see, there is no extra power adapter for the Molus G200. The light and this box are all there is. Both of these lights come with their carrying cases, and while you can pack everything for the FL225B in this case, everything for the Molus G200 becomes this compact. There is a con though. The G200's carrying case does not have a shoulder strap. Now to compare the output, we have turned all the other lights off. On this side, it's the Feelworld FL225B, and on the right, it's the G200. You can see that for the G200, the light spill is more even. It's still concentrated more towards the center, but the round is bigger than the FL225Bs. Also, the color temperature, I think from the looks of it, it's more accurate for the G200. And this is when both of the lights are used at 100% of brightness. But the thing with the G200 is it can still go into the max mode. And if we change the color temperature to 5500, then you can notice that there is quite some difference from the output. One thing that G200 lacks is the practical effects. And that's been like an issue, I think, for all of the Zhiyun lights so far. I'm still not giving up hope that they could actually add it in a firmware update. Meanwhile, FL225B has such practical effects as paparazzi, fireworks, lightning, fault bulb, TV, breathe, flash, party, flame, and music. Wait, who uses the music effect? Do it like that, is it like that, making it fast, fast. Another thing that these lights have in common is they can be controlled via Bluetooth when using their apps respectively. This allows you to change the color temperature and brightness via Bluetooth, and this can be handy to control the output when the lights are out of reach, or when you want to control several lights while remaining in the same spot and evaluating the shot you are creating. We haven't talked about the price yet. So Molus G200 comes in for $379, which is pretty similar price to all the other 200 lights out there. The other ones are around $350, and so is this Feelworld light. So you can see that the difference between the Molus G200 and other 200 watt lights is around like 20 to 30 bucks. So on one hand, the FL225B is a bit cheaper and has practical effects, but on the other, the Molus G200 is brighter in the max mode, plus it is more compact. If you want to check out these lights by yourself, then the links are in the description. And if you want to know more about other Zhiyun lights, then watch these videos next. I will see you in the next one. Ciao.